I've always been thinking over the past few weeks of how or what my first video will be. And today I just watched The Sandman. I really love the series. It makes you understand on how life can be perceived. Sometimes we dream, sometimes, we feel joy, we feel pain, we have desire of things. There's a despair, but most of the time we're just awaiting our deaths. However, just like what the show has said, we are the ones who are encouraged for our destiny. To be honest, I don't even know if I'm making sense, but there's something about the series that made me understand on how it is a reflection of a human life. With all the power, with all the opportunities, some people have more power than any other. We are simply bound, to what destiny or what is our sole purpose on the planet. Sometimes people don't want to have that purpose. Some people just want to get out of it. But the beauty of life really relies on how you want to live with it. Some people believe that having a purpose is the sense of life. Some people believe that responsibilities makes their life. And some people just think that shaping their life is what makes them live to it. The truth is, there's not really a perfect construct of how we can see life or how we can define life. The way that I see life might be different from the way that other people see life. For example, today, I decided to have a vacation, at least for some time to think. Because it's been a while since I had my vacation, and it made me thought of a lot of stuff. The truth is, this year I'm building a lot of stuff, building connections more, having my own business on the side. It's a lot of undertaking, to be honest. I'm privileged enough that my parents are there to help me out, but I don't want to ask them for help all the time because they have their own expense. They are building a house. They're having some plans as well as they grow older. So I don't. I want them to have their own life, the way that they want to be their life. I don't want them to see me as another responsibility because I'm a full-grown adult. But I do appreciate, not everybody has the same privilege uh, that I have. It's not. I'm not saying that I'm trying to be, mean or something, but some people have privileges, some people don't, and I really admire those people who are always working hard, who does not let their upbringing, who does not let their parents define who they are. It's them. They just try to control their own destiny. So yeah, I mean, I'm not even sure if this is going to be a good podcast to listen to, but I do want to upload a first podcast about the way that I see life, at least to set the tone of how the podcast will be. Will it be like? Not really. Will people try to play it? Probably. But, the thing is, I define the way that I want to see my life, not everybody else. So, yeah, I guess the first podcast, this particular podcast, is about how do we see life in general. All right. So, that's about it. I'll see you guys for the next episode. Cheers.